Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessing. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. I see Nefertiti, what's going on, baby? First things first, thank God it's Friday. Hopefully everybody is getting to their destinations. For those on the West Coast, definitely top of the morning. For those in the UK, top of the evening. Well, no, top of the afternoon. For everybody else, you know the drill. Appreciate everybody last night that tuned in. Um, Definitely was a short wrap up on something. If you missed it, you catch the replay. I'm was adamant about that last night. Um, and shout outs to Liz for popping up on the platform last night and giving her honest opinion on it and her honest view on it. And see, conversations like this you're gonna have to continuously have because it's things that are being just thrown out there. And it's not looking well. It just don't. Like for the morale of it, it just don't look right. I see that one of the links I did have up disappeared. Um, there was something to look at this morning too. The one thing I do want to say is that is a problem. The fact that um, something is being approved to be over the counter, it don't sit right, and it shouldn't sit right with anybody. Parents, guardians, whatever, shouldn't sit right. And if you're gonna do something like that, it has to be, man. Listen, you got to set a age for that too. Got to set an age quota for that too, because you don't know what could possibly happen. Because again, when these youth are young, they bodies are still not fully immune to a lot of different things. So you have that problem. In my opinion, I feel that's the wrong thing to do because again, it does set a unnecessary does set an unnecessary boundary. Because now again, I don't necessarily have to speak to my parents about what I'm doing. I could just go right to the pharmacy, or if it gets to a point where they start selling them in the stores, I could just go to the store. And my parents will never know nothing. Like it's crazy. And some people might be confused about what I'm talking about. But it's FDA approved. Yeah, the FDA approved over the counter birth control. And I did want to get views and views and opinions on it definitely. Haley, what's going on, baby? Because again, I think that's just it's something wrong there. I mean, if you're trying to go towards the aspects of you want to try to eliminate abortions and stuff like that, and that's why you're doing it. And even still, you have to have an age requirement for that. At least I feel that way. Because in the long run, you're not giving the parents that are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing, you're not giving them no type of option. You're basically unwrapping what they started wrapping already. They got the kids wrapped tight as far as what to expect, what not to expect, what they should be doing, and if they doing anything, how they should be doing it. giving them the clear blueprints. But I don't think that's the right blueprint right there. Again, that sets a crazy precedent. Who knows how that could turn out? Madeline, what's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. Maybe I'm old school. I'm old fashioned with it, and I can speak from a male aspect because again, I found it funny that again when it came to us, we only had to do one thing. Unless we already knew what it was, eh, we didn't have. I don't know. I'm still really confused about that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe I'm just confused about it. Some people might say, "Oh, that's good because that's showing responsibility." That to some extent, it probably is, but then it's not because again, you're not really leaving the option for the parents who are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing with their kids. Basically, just trying to give a green light to say it's all right to go out there and still be unsafe. No, no, you're still supposed to take the necessary steps because you don't know what's really going on out there. And it'd be your luck if you don't get pregnant, you mess around and catch something you don't want to catch. The same thing with the fellas. Some of y'all like to go out here with this. Yeah, all right, better wrap your sausage, man. Sorry to say it that way. Better wrap up and strap up all the time. If you ain't planning on being with somebody, you ain't planning on putting no babies in them. That's what you better do. Bro, this what's going on, baby. The same way, you either have to worry about pregnancy or getting burnt some way somehow. And this is the because there's too many people just doing the stuff without being protected at all costs. And I'm just talking about the wild, just the wildness, not the other situation. I'm just talking about the overall wild and wild. I'm hot and horny um, aspect of it. Sorry to say it that way. There's too much going on, and nobody's being safe. Nobody's being protected. I think it's trying to change that. And I'm mad I couldn't find the other link, but um, the other link I'm gonna put up probably later tonight. Um, I don't know. I feel I need to speak to everybody on this one. Um, so apparently, no doubt, Riders, you already know. Know what it is, Haley. I'll be honest with you. Again, that old saying: if you want to be an adult, you need to do adult things. So that means even if you're gonna be out here being hot and fast, you supposed to be able to be responsible as well. Because in the long run, you're not prepared to take care of no child at a young age because you're still a child yourself. Think about it. How you gonna take care of your kid? Who's really gonna be taking care of your kid? It's gonna be the grandparents. It's gonna be the parents. It ain't gonna be you as much. And if you are, that's because you decided to put your big girl drawers on and put your big boy drawers on and really like get to get. Sorry, I call it down both ways. You get a lot of young pregnancies, and some of it don't always turn up well neither. Like I said, we got to teach them a little bit better, show them a little bit better. My all in all opinion, again, like I said last night, you really shouldn't be doing too much of nothing if you ain't prepared for the consequences behind it. But, not everybody's going to, again, listen to the voice of reason. So, some people are going to always learn the hard way. Now, fellas, the reason why I'm addressing y'all first is because, again, you don't want to be taking that chance. You out here raw dogging everything in this site, right? And then now you mess around and get a situation where you might get more than three people pregnant at that same instance. You ain't gonna be prepared for that. And if you definitely don't plan on taking care of them, you shouldn't be out here wilding. Craig, what's going on, my guy? What's going on, my guy? See you up in here. Happy Friday again to everybody that pulled in here. Sorry, fellas. Like, I ain't seen some people go through some dumb shit. And they went through it mostly because, again, you out here wilding out and lusting. This is what happens. You don't want to take that chance. Just imagine you think you doing what you doing and ain't no repercussions, and then you come to find out from more than 5 women you got kids. And ladies, sorry. If you got more than 5, 6 kids with more than 3, 4 different people, the same way y'all don't want to deal with a man like that. Some men don't want to deal with a woman like that. Sorry, because there's going to be multiple headaches. And that's just my opinion, my outlook on it. I ain't see too many that actually went too well. Like, I'm not dealing with this. Got to be mindful again. Like the irresponsibility, it got to come to some sort of a halt, or at least a suppression. Because come on now, a lot of y'all not prepared for those situations. And now I'm speaking to those who might be coming into the future. Some of y'all not ready for that. And if you enjoy, prime example, some of y'all enjoy your freedoms and so on and so forth. So if you enjoy being free and whatever, you better be smart about what you don't. Prime example, I know I'm not trying to have no responsibilities at all. Like no kids, no unwanted baby mama drama, so on and so forth. I don't want to be clinged down. Okay. I need to make sure while I'm doing what I'm doing out here, we be safe. I wouldn't care. I'm checking everything. I'm making sure there's no holes, no nothing. Yeah. You ain't getting this. Not gonna get the juice. For some of y'all again who might just be coming in, I'm just recapping a little bit from last night. I wasn't on long last night because shoot, I almost didn't go live. But when I seen that during the day, I had to really take my time and think about that. And it's crazy. They really approved it. They really approved over the counter birth control. Never thought that would come into existence. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. They just they constantly just approving certain things and we not seeing the underlying issue. Uh, uh, Only thing I can ask is how long you think it really is gonna last. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta take that into consideration. You are giving the green light for these kids to be out here unsafe and possibly either being young parents or even younger parents, or you trying to do something else outside of that. And this is my thing again. If you ain't prepared to do anything of the sort, like take any type of responsibilities or do any of that, you better wrap it up. Same thing with you ladies. You ain't using them female condoms, you better do something. Better have a whole bunch of plan Bs, or you better just be safe, period. Person's not strapped up. You don't know what you taking a risk at. Same thing with you fellas. I'm telling you. So a lot of y'all setting yourselves up for that kill because in that thirst of the moment, you're not thinking clear enough. I don't care how bad I want somebody. You think I'm still not gonna be smart? got me got me messed up. That's the mindset that everybody should have though. Not gonna lie to you. And again, like I said last thing, if you feel you ready to do whatever, you still gotta be smart and wise and remember that old logic of you still gotta if you coming from good parents, you gotta speak to them about it. You have to. Not gonna lie, when some people feel they just ready, they gonna do what they gonna do regardless. But at least if they have sat down and talked and expressed how they really felt, so on and so forth, you know, they still gotta be smart about it. It ain't supposed to be you just wilding out for no reason. No. If you really with somebody that y'all both feeling that chemistry the way y'all both feel is gonna go down, look, you might as well just be honest. But even still, that should be the furthest thing from your mind. Your thing should really be coming up, even going into youth and going into the young adulthood, focusing on your life, what you want to do, what you want to make, and how you want to create. You should be focusing on that. And again, the more distractions that come across, the more we see certain things being implemented right up under our eyes, and then it's just coming out full circle. Like I said yesterday, I had to scratch my mind throughout half of the day. Like, and even when I thought I was going to go live, I couldn't go live because it really just made me like think, like, really? So what else is next? Again, that is going to be over the counter. That should be a worry for some, especially parents, because it's almost essentially saying if the kids are out here wilding, if the teens are out here wilding, the parents don't necessarily got to be involved in any type of actions that they do. And I just, my all in all opinion, I still feel like that's not the way to go about it. And again, shout out to Liz for popping on the panel last night and giving her view on it because, it's true. You breaking bonds with certain people who already got bonds with their kids by just implementing one thing like that. What else are you going to implement? And this is fair use again, because this is an educational moment, regardless. You can't say that you for the protection and the safety of the kids and the youth and the teens and all of that, but then you're doing certain things like that again to kind of undermine parenting. At least that's how I feel about it. You're undermining the parents who are actually doing what they're doing for their kids. building that bond and that structure to where nothing, you know, there's no fast ones being pulled over them. Because in life, you're gonna get a lot of them thrown. I'm telling you. You know, it's something for the parents to think about, though. I mean, and I might drop the link at some point. Because again, I would like to get somebody else's opinion. That's crazy, man. Oh man, I'm telling you, stuff you seen in the news or the stuff that's being presented, even if you don't watch news, you get Google News or any type of worldwide news alerts and stuff like that. You already know what's, you know. And again, I thought I was tripping until I really looked around and seen that that's really what they're doing. I don't know. I think that should be a worry for the parents, but I could be wrong. Again, well, you know, this is the type of topic again. They got to be fully broken down because again, you got to really get to the root of why they even think that. You know, certain things I feel, yes, you should have to get a prescription from your doctor. It doesn't matter what it is because again, you don't know what kind of side effects it can have on your body. Even if they give you the direct side effects, it could be something else worse than that. You know, Tanya, what's going on, baby? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, baby. Different than adult toys on display for kids. Yeah, when they tried that, you know, I just looked and said, nah. That was the first step that I knew the world done fell and bumped their head because I'm like, how? What are you really teaching them? You know, you got to think about that. What are you really teaching? And certain things shouldn't be on display, not just in the stores, but even on here. Some things shouldn't be on display, but apparently it is. You know, and that's a real problem. And to some degree, these social media platforms have become a therapy session for some people. Like again, there are just some things that should not be implemented. There's some things that shouldn't be said or done on here, but apparently it's said and done on here. And the ones that are really airing out the truth, you see them every day. You see them every day doing what they're supposed to be doing. No, regardless to what. Not going to let nothing silence the truth. And that's how it's supposed to be for real. And I don't feel that's showing any type of responsibility. You're not showing the kids no responsibility if you're basically telling them they can either go to the pharmacy and get whatever. And I'm gonna say it like this: even if you put an age restriction on the birth control for the over the counter, guess what? You still forgot. It's almost like how what it is with liquor. You'll always have somebody that's gonna be getting what they're gonna get for them. Even if they can't get it, they always gonna find some way somehow to get it. So it's not really showing no responsibilities there right there. And again, it's just some things I feel like this, you know, yes, you know, not saying that the teens are not, you know, they're not entitled to some privacy. But then there's some things that are not private. If I have to take you to the doctor, prime example, because you constantly scratching down there or something going on and you crying and moping about something, yeah, I want to know what's going on. So there is no, if you do you want your parent in the room? No, I'm going to stay in the room because I want to know what's going on. And you want to have parents like that. I'm not going nowhere until you tell me what the hell going on with my child. I seen a couple people one time when I was in the doctor's office tripping. Like, I'm not leaving out no damn room if I don't know what's going on with my child. And I don't blame them. You know, again, it is the awareness and safety factor. Oh, you already know. I hear you. That Friday morning workflow. And I'm off tonight. Uh, I'm feeling a little bit good. I think my cousins is going to visit some other family. So maybe I might be able to bring some music in at some point today on the backup. We'll see. Um, if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Um, I don't know. I feel like I can stretch this conversation because I know everybody going to definitely have their view and opinion on it. And that's the most important thing to remember when you are having these type of talks. You know, everybody is included. You know, again, I'm old fashioned. Shoot. Even if you was out here being young and fast, guess what? You better have made sure you were strapped up. And a lot of times, if you was doing what you was doing, it probably was somebody that you really wanted it with. Like, all right, well, yeah, I know it's going down. It's going down. But even still, you was smart enough to say, I ain't gonna be that stupid though. Sunshine, what's going on, my guy? No, I thought about it last night, and I said, wow. You know, again, what else is going to get approved that you not necessarily going to have to get from a doctor now? That's something that should worry some people. I don't know. What's next? You gonna say you could get all of your prime example if you do get burnt, or if you do end up catching something, you gonna tell me now they gonna be able to be over the counter as well too? So that means even to a point where it could be implemented in stores because we see what it is with some of these pharmacies. Like a lot of the little 5 hour shots and all that other stuff like that. Like you'll see those even in the regular grocery stores, not just in the pharmacies. So again, imagine you getting some stuff from. That's what I'm saying. That should be an outrage to somebody. It really should spark people's ideas on what else is being done. That's why we got to really come together and just figure out our next course of actions when it comes to certain things that's going on and certain things that they trying to bring out. Sorry, but it should be a way of living. We should be able to live as free as possible. And then again, you know, some people with their actions and their movements, it makes it hard. Like I was telling somebody the other day that kept complaining about something. I told myself, well, in all actuality, I can be honest with you. Some people was complaining about specific situations, like specific areas being closed off for the people. Uh, when you are continuously doing the noise pollution, constant fights, so on and so forth, it makes it hard for the people to even want to be bothered. And it makes it hard for you to really enjoy the quote unquote freedoms or the amenities. You know, it still got to be a respect level. D Truth, what's going on, my guy? I'll drop the link drop the link in case anybody want to pop in on this. Because again, I wanted to know what everybody thought about it last night. But I ain't know Brother Word was live as well. So shout out to Brother Word. Oh yeah, and congratulate Liz on her monetization. Liz, you made it. um, do y'all think that's something that should have been done in the first place. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying I'm old school. Over the counter birth control. So you might as well say over the counter STD medication. Uh, it's almost like you giving a leeway to everything. Like, and so what else is going to be legal? You talking about D Truth? Nah, I did my live last night. I did a little hour and some change live. Um, they said that they made birth control or FDA approved birth control to be sold over the counter. I don't know. Like I said, my reaction to it is just it shouldn't be done, but I know everybody else is different. Oh no! I didn't know he was. Nah, I didn't. Nah, I didn't know he was live last night. I had just chimed in for a little bit because I really wasn't going to be able to do as much last night anyway. I yeah, thought I was going to have somewhat of a quiet night, and I didn't. But shoot, he had a good live last night too. That's why I said shout out's word. Shoot, but yeah, I feel you on that, Madeline. I said I can't trust it because again, what else are you going to allow to be over the counter that we know for a fact you're going to have to get from a doctor? Because you're not thinking, the same way they could. And this is what these people don't be thinking. For those specific things you got that's legal, like the pills and certain things like that of that nature, guess what? They could be replicated and duplicated or even modified. You can mess around and that could be a situation where now you ain't even know. You probably mess around and get an accidental dose of fentanyl. You never know. See, I said that D truth, but then again, again, some people, you know, when they feel they ready, they gonna do what they gonna do. I mean, I can understand. Listen, as long as you safe, because that was the one thing that was taught to me. And listen, I know you doing something, but if I think you're doing something, you better be smart and be safe. Because I'm not taking care of no babies. That's gonna be your responsibility. You out here, you want to make an adult decision. Now you got to take adult consequences. That stuck with me. Nah, you good, Madeline. I wasn't like I don't really do like the late night lives like that. I stopped doing them like that since sometime last year. I only really do them unless I know for a fact. Like I couldn't really get no type like see like I said since I got family up here. Yeah, they love the big cousin, but they tiring me out. I might be getting a break today. Um, I'm just saying like it was definitely a good one last night. Good little talk with Liz about that. And like I said, that conversation could be taken to even further extents because it makes you think. Madeline, you know you good though, sis. You ain't gotta worry about nothing, baby. I wasn't on wild crazy last night anyway, a little over an hour. But all in all though, because I thought about that all day and I said, you know what? Let me just see if the people even heard about this. Wendy, what's going on, baby? Oh yeah, and congratulations to everybody who either got monetized or partially monetized. If you haven't done so by now, y'all already know y'all can drop links, show each other love, run them playlists up, run whatever up, run it up like Social Security and good old food stamps or whatever. Run them suckers up. Definitely some good people in it. I don't know. I think that's the weirdest thing to do in my opinion. Again, there's certain medications, certain topics, or topics, whatever you want to call them. The topical creams, there you go. Got specific steroidal creams, whatever, that could do some sort of either side effect, damage, whatever. So again, when you dealing with anything like along those lines, man, listen, at some point there should be some sort of restrictions on it because you don't know what the outcome could be, especially if you get hooked on it. I mean, don't get it twisted. You got these aspirins and everything else. Prime example, yeah, they supposed to be legal painkillers. But what about the other painkillers that you really still need from a doctor? You gonna let that be over the counter too? Are you gonna tell me they're gonna be allowed to get oxycontins and oxycodones and anything else just over the counter? Nah, you gotta think about that. That is not fair because again, I feel like this the kids should be kids. Now again, you're gonna have some who are gonna already make their choices. You know, and then you're gonna have those who still want to keep that strong bond and no, I'm not gonna do nothing outside the lines of messing myself up. And that's essentially what they do with Madeline. You try to give them free range to do anything. When again, how can you give them free range to do anything? What's next? You gonna say the legal limit for cigarettes and the legal age for liquor is gonna be what, 16, 15? If that's what you're gonna do, if you're already doing stuff like that, birth control over the counter, you might as well just do that because that's what it seems like you rank. That's just my opinion. I feel that's what you're reaching for. That's the case. Let them have their freedoms. Then nope, they shouldn't have their freedoms because again, um, kids are supposed to be kids. Teens are supposed to be teens. You get into your young adults and your adulthood, you figure out what you want to figure out. Again, I don't think that's cool anyway because again, you are setting a dangerous yeah, a dangerous boundary right there and a dangerous road. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't blame you, Nick, on that, Wendy. But I can say this too: in certain instances, they're gonna need it, especially if they really just prime example. If everything else you did without medication didn't work, yeah, you gonna have to figure out something. And then in certain instances, like I said, some people you just gonna have to find ways to tire them out. Like, see, by the time I done tired my cousins out, prime example, I was tired myself. They didn't realize I had to go to work, so it was like, couldn't do much, but plan on doing something later, definitely. I know y'all been missing the club, so I'm gonna bring the club back in full force. Try to see what time to get this going today. Could be this evening. And I feel in certain instances, if you don't necessarily have to give somebody meds of any kind, then don't give it to them. Because again, you don't know how their body gonna react to it. You don't know if they gonna get an instant attachment to it or not. And once you get attached to Ritalin, that's it. I don't care what you're talking about. Certain drugs along those lines, once you get hooked, you hooked. Even if you're able to break free from it, you better hope it ain't no real damage done on your behalf. And again, it's like you're giving free range for the kids to do whatever. And you basically telling the adults who still trying to live by the old moral codes, you just gonna abide by anything. You're not really giving us no option to say, nah, that ain't right. And if we say something, it's a problem. Bonnie, what's going on, baby? Yeah, I know, Wendy. Trust me, I know that part. And see, that's why I keep that little copyright disclaimer because it is fair use. It's just a healthy conversation, but it also is a teachable life moment. You got to start picking up the ball on these things, man. Because what else are you going to say is acceptable now? Angela, what's going on, baby? I don't know. I'm just shocked though. That's why it was the same thing like this yesterday. I kept scratching my scalp. Like, are they really doing this? Like, what else are you gonna do? That's at least gonna wake up the people that are that conscious and woke to it. Like, nah, this ain't it. I don't see how the people don't see this is going on in front of their eyes. And it's not the ruffle no feathers, but it's just logic on it. You giving certain I have to say orders out basically. You're giving them out because it's telling them this is what they can do. This is how they can avoid any type of trouble, any type of accountability or anything of that sort. Nah, you got to be accountable for your actions. And I think that link I got in the beginning of the chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to put that in because again, no doubt, Tanya, appreciate you, baby. You catch the replay. Um, see, accountability on that level, that's how it's supposed to be. It's really supposed to be that way. Um, Accountability at all costs. And it's sad because who knows what's what. And then you got the kids laughing about it, but I don't think that's funny neither. That's a problem right there. Anytime you've been accused of something or anytime you're being taken out of handcuffs, that's a problem. Especially when you're home. Sorry. So a few things I might just put in this. I might try to do a late night live. If not, I'll do an open panel tomorrow. So I got a feeling I'm gonna end up coming across a few extra things that's just boggling my mind. Because again, parents, you gotta hold your kids accountable. I don't care how young they are. If they out here doing certain things, even if you ain't aware of it, when they done got caught, you gotta hold accountability. You gotta take accountability, and then you gotta make sure they take accountability as well. It's just the way to go. I'm sorry. Because you gotta think about it. If you love your freedom so much, if you don't want to risk your freedom like you claim you don't, you shouldn't be out here wilding for respect. I'm sorry, you shouldn't. You ain't prepared to do that consequence in that time, don't do it. You getting accused of murder, you only 16 and 17. And I'm mad I didn't get the other clip too. That it was another clip of two girls shot and killed somebody in a Walmart parking lot. Like, so I'm saying the day-to-day struggles that's going on. We really got to wake up to that. When I say that, it feels like roles are being reversed on all angles. It is. That's how I feel in it. You got to wake the minds up right now. most dangerous situation again because again, essentially, you are basically telling them they free range to do whatever. I think that's a real problem. Definitely just feel that's a problem though. You know, things are being thrown out in front of us day in and day out, and we ain't seeing it. And if we are seeing it, the ones who are actually speaking about it, it seem to be a problem. And there shouldn't be no problem in here at all. I think I am going to do an open panel on that. Because again, I still want to get everybody's opinions and views on that. Because again, as much as I think they trying to keep it to a certain extent, I think they gonna, I don't know. I feel at some point it's gonna get repealed or they're gonna have blowback behind that. You know, because again, some people are not gonna be comfortable with that, especially if they built a bond with their kids. You're basically giving all the kids, even the ones with the tight bonds, to say, you know what, I don't gotta let nobody know nothing now. And again, where does the madness stop? So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do this open panel tomorrow night if I can't do it tonight. I definitely want to try to give y'all some music today. But if not, I'll probably just try to schedule the open panel early as possible tonight. And y'all more than welcome to hit it. Because we need to keep bringing these talks out. Oh shoot. I don't know, I got a feeling I'm gonna get another notification about something. Oh yeah, and there was another situation. I should have tucked that one too. But basically what I seen earlier was I don't know, it's kind of weird, and the only reason why I say that is because this could happen worldwide too. Um, we notice, yes, we notice. You see my face today. Happy Friday. We notice in certain states, even certain countries, them big malls, yeah, yeah, those big malls that just closed recently, even before the pandemic started. Oh, I got a question. Maybe somebody can answer me. I thought once a store, mall, or any type of big building arena like that closes, I thought they get the okay to blow the building up or start deconstructing the building. Apparently, there was a couple spots where they had malls that, yeah, you might have been closed, but they wasn't closed to the criminality that was going on in there. It was crazy. I said, wait a minute. And as big as them malls are anyway, I felt like this. You basically they finding missing bodies or they finding missing people in these malls. Like it's crazy. And again, this is the type of situations that can happen worldwide. Abandoned buildings, they not being looked at. Nobody's trying to, purchase it. That should be a insight and a clue for some people to say, you know what? When we do see situations like that, we could use that money or come together. Prime example, somebody would have bought that. All right, it closed in 2017. If somebody would have actually bought it within that next year or so, they could have already tweaked it out. But then again, you still would have had to worry because again, for that time frame that it was closed, you don't know what all could happen. And again, you had people that was It was almost like an underground layer for some. So you got to be mindful on that too. There's multiple ways for people to go missing, but the saddest way to go missing is somewhere in abandoned spots. I'm sorry. You know what? And that's a fact, Craig. That really is, because in certain instances, that's how it is. Like even out here, we still have some buildings that are abandoned. We still have certain properties that are abandoned. But again, that's anywhere. You know, my thing is the problem is, in my opinion, is the rent. Or you know, even if it's not rent, if it's whatever it is, that could be the problem. Because again, it could be too high. It could be too high. And if you barely making ends meet, or if you barely just making it, you ain't gonna be able to hold on unless you really do something that's gonna bring it to his full existence. Because sometimes promotions and stuff ain't gonna just work. You're gonna have to go hard. Next, what's going on, baby? Miss April, what's going on, baby? Happy Friday to everybody that pulled in. And that's crazy. Because I'm not going to lie. I think I'd been down there and had the money. Shh, I probably would have brought it. It was a big spacious mall too. That was the sad part about it. But again, you had to worry about the criminality. And then they found out it was certain people that was missing. That's where they found them at. In those abandoned areas. So, you got to be, again, topics like this going to have to be talked about too. Because again, this could be in your areas and you not even know it. So you got to definitely take heed to the warnings. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's also give a key sight to some people. You know, if you in them areas where you could possibly get that property pennies on the dollar, why not invest in it and make it something? See, and then in certain areas where you know for a fact there's not too much, you could have been bringing back an opportunity back to the community. Could have opened up an outreach center. You could have opened up a learning center. Could have opened up a little bit of everything. Shoot, as big as that building was, you probably could have put more than a few things in that one building. If y'all ain't got no real, like prime example, if you know you don't got a nearby area where you can go get your social security, prime example, if you lose your social security card and stuff like that, social security offices and stuff like that, that if you right there in the area, that's even better. DMV, whatever. You could have had like at least 20 to shoot, you probably would have had more than that in that big building. You would have had more than that. And all of that would have been opportunity and revenue, and that would have been giving people the space and opportunity to build and create. But we don't think about that sometimes. Like I said, some people just think about the day. They don't think about the further advancements. And that's the thing. When you know you could get your hands on it, hey, try to get your hands on it. You know, even if prime example, they got that mall, even if you decide to still keep it like as is, or if you would have just did whatever minor adjustments and fixtures that needed to be done, again, you gotta have multiple businesses and vendors and a little bit of everything in there. You still bringing in and generating revenue. This way, everybody is eating. You could have even got a few mom and pop stores. Look, you trying to get some sneakers for the cheap, or you trying to get this for the cheap, and you looking for some good quality here. You like it, you could build. You could definitely build. We got to put our ideas and put our heads together on certain things. Again, those business adventures and aspects are definitely, definitely doable. It's crazy. I just thought about it. An abandoned mall like that, I could have, man, listen. I could have had, if I know I'm in the area that I know I needed, I could have had everything. Hardware store, clothing store, even like all clothing, from the babies even to the big, big, big people. Fresh fish market, just anything, food wise, vending wise. That's spending. Hey, if you trying to get the discount on the liquors, hey, we got like, come on, everything that's needed, or that could be a fixture, even down to the arcades and stuff like that. Man, it would have been just like that. I'd have been, man, listen. Even if a couple of them things wouldn't have succeeded in that, think about it. You still got basically everything else in order. And then think about it again. You own that. My fault. If you hear claps, it's because these flies is out and they 10. Oh man, they getting on my nerve. Yo, word, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, man, listen, that building was big and spacious. And who knows how many businesses you really could have had in there. I could have said a mall like that, you could have had more than 100 businesses in there and even grown. Because think about it, sometimes you're going to make expansions on the building if you feel you want to add more things. So again, that would have been something to take your interest in, especially if you're on the marketing side of it. But then again, sometimes it'd be hard to try to put that together because you got sometimes they want, again, it's the greed. It's the greediness. Like I feel like this. If I'm going to own this, I shouldn't have to worry about nothing but my property tax. That's really about it. I shouldn't have to worry about nothing else. Because see, prime example, I own it. I don't care if I let everybody rent and lease and do whatever spaces in there. If they can't make the rent, they just can't make the rent. And then again, it could be to a point where I say, you know what? Let's see what it all happens. There's still ways to implement, and there's still ways for people to not have to lose their businesses if they just, again, just take the necessary steps. You know, and I think that was crazy though, but then it's sad because again, that was the area where they said it themselves. They said they was finding missing people in that same abandoned mall. But I'm like, damn, somebody could have turned around and before all of that would have been the way it was, man. And they can still try to change it. It's just gonna have a weird vibe to it still because it's like, well, damn, what was really going on? And it's not just the mall buildings; it just be abandoned buildings, like even some big buildings, like that ain't never. Like I feel like this: if the building is sold for, done for, or if it's just done for, you and closed it up, it shouldn't be up. At least until somebody decide they're gonna build and do whatever. And if you gonna leave it, prime example, and you need to make sure you got somebody. I think they're supposed to have what? Not groundskeepers. They're supposed to have people in particular that's supposed to come check up on the property, make sure everything is everything, and that's it. And that's something to think about again because for those people in that area, and I think that was in Atlanta. But there's spots like Atlanta that got big malls, big buildings, abandoned areas, even houses. If you know you know how to mess with that, shoot, try to get yourself into that. You don't know that could be lucrative. For you know, you end up getting into something where you that could be a niche for you too. If you like dealing with realty and real estate, again, some people just got to take that. You got to take that necessary step. Whatever is being presented to you, you just got to use it and utilize it. No doubt, Angela, appreciate you, baby. No, I ain't gonna be crazy today neither. I still got some running around to do myself this morning, but I decided to take my little break. It's crazy how it went from complete thunderstorm this morning to now it's hot and sunny again. Make it make sense, y'all. And you know what's crazy though, Craig? A mall like that, prime example, like I was saying, an abandoned mall like that, you could have had like at least 2 to 3 different daycare systems in there. Prime example for some that's getting into law. They want to do their own little whatever, like little law business, little law practices. That's a start right there. You need a spot to rent? Here, hold it down. Especially if it's big enough. Here, hold it down. You could have implemented a few things on there. Not gonna lie to you. Again, some people gotta be willing to do so. Shoot, prime example. That mall building could have been a new school. That could have been a school for that could have been a real school where you could have had real knowledge going on. That's a real spot for the kids, the real spot for the adults that still learning certain things. That could have been beneficial. In certain buildings, you could definitely use for apartments, or even low income. That's for people that really need it. Because again, it's supposed to be about giving opportunities. And a lot of us can give opportunities if we start taking the necessary risk and opportunities that's given. Even if you don't know much about realty, if you know people that do, shoot, get them hyped onto it. Anything that you feel is marketable and could definitely be beneficial, you do so. Take a chance on that. What up, Joe? Trying to keep these flies from messing with me right now, and it's working. Yeah, I'm gonna lay just like this on this bench so they can leave me alone. My bad, y'all. I had to lay down like a beach whale for a minute because this fly is disrespectful today. No doubt, D Troop, I hear you. And what you want, man? What you want? Happy Friday, good sir.
I came here to I came here to disturb you.
Yeah, I know. Like everybody else. What's going on, honey?
Hey, but I like to thank everybody for the well wishes that what I heard my surgery went well. And like I said on another panel on Cuba panel last night, that Armando panel. Last thing I remember was going through the doors and making that right. That's the last thing I remember. I woke up 30 minutes later in recovery room. So everything went well,
Mm,
and I don't got a whole lot of rest.
I ain't even know about that, man. Listen, man, glad that
Uh,
you all feeling better, bro. Shoot.
yeah, and you know how hard I was off Wednesday and Thursday. You know how
Mm.
hard it was not to go live.
Nah, I know. I can imagine, but shoot, sometimes you gonna have to do what's necessary, bro. Your health over everything. So.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm tired of sleeping. I felt like I was slept about 3 days. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm going live at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Then I'm going live again tonight. So the first one gonna be a good subject, and the second one y'all just have to find. Y'all gonna have to join me to find out tonight.
Look, you already know what it is, too. Man, listen, I thought about that because last night I was sitting there bugging out. Like I said, I don't really do too many late night lives like that, but I was still mad about that. I said, how you basically trying to give them the leeway to say they can do what they want to do now?
Hmm. See, I like to right here. Okay. with that birth control. I seen that yesterday.
Yeah,
I kind of like, okay, I brushed it off. Know what I'm saying? I brushed it off, cause what they gonna do? They're not gonna do nothing, right? They really ain't gonna do nothing. Cause if a woman want to go get birth control, she would have went to the doctor to get birth control. Am I right?
yeah,
And you make it easy for older count. Otherwise, you telling the young folks, it's okay to have sex as long as you got birth control. But what they fail to realize, the birth control, even condoms, is not 100% proof.
yeah. You always get those. You always gonna get them faulty condoms, even if it ain't your fault.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, here you go, got a young girl pregnant, but she taking birth control.
Exactly.
Explain that one. Explain that one. Then you got the young man who got the girl pregnant, can't get no job because they're too young to work at certain places. Then you forcing them to grow up too quick. As adults, we can make our own decision.
Yeah,
Either A, practice abstinence, not having sex. Two, men strap up. And C, birth control. Because we don't see, I know you heard the horror story about men thinking they want birth control. She started taking birth control, she wound up pregnant, and the man don't want no child.
facts. That
See,
tricking people into a baby crap, man.
yep. So not only the government said, "Oh, you can go buy birth control without going through a doctor." Two, they telling the woman you don't have the right to do what you want to do with your body. You see what I'm saying? Then three, they take away affirmative action. What else they gonna do?
Right.
What else they gonna do? I just call it like I see it.
Now you ain't the only one. That's why I said, I was scratching my head yesterday because I was like, well, what the hell? But then you want to have those parents who got that bond with their kids, so their kids gonna come and tell them anything.
Hmm.
That's why I was telling Liz, I was like, I gotta get her an opinion more often because she spoke some facts too.
And then not only that, you got some folks that they got some kids. You might have them kids that tell their parents everything, but guess what? They ain't telling their parents everything. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cause,
but they
we think,
tell them the most important stuff.
yeah,
As long as you tell them the important stuff. And I'm gonna say it like that because again, some things you just not gonna feel comfortable talking with your parents with. Just
yeah,
like parents ain't gonna feel comfortable talking with their kids about.
yeah.
But then again, still it got to be a balance. Like, all right, as long as I know you, all right, you
See, and then,
good.
then you got to see one thing. One problem is some parents and children relationship they don't have that open communication.
That's a whole fact.
Because if you don't have that open communication, your child, okay, boy or girl, gonna be scared to come tell you something that's very, very important. See
Yeah,
what
when I
I'm saying?
go through all
Yeah. Uh, that why you heard me say this. That why as parents, us as parents, as adults, if you talk to a child or children, don't talk at them. You see what I'm saying? You
that.
talking at them, they not hearing nothing. They ain't gonna come tell you shit. You talking if you talking to them, it's a different. It's different talking to them and at them.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, D. True. I gotta find that clip. That old lady, she did both, and grandchild was listening because he's scared. He was scared. She wasn't even going to put her hands on him. She just the way she was talking. Yeah,
Hmm.
she let it be known. Like, look here, you think you gonna come here and do that? And he ain't even doing that over there where you at. I said, oh shoot. So she about to go in. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was talking at him, but she was talking to him because she was like, look at me when I'm talking to you. That's how you supposed to. When people are talking to you, you're supposed to be looking at them. You're supposed to look them
yeah,
square in the face. I was like, oh shoot, she going in. I was like, but
yeah,
that's how it's supposed to be to a degree. You have to
yeah,
instill that.
yeah,
But don't talk to them like they some next person in the street. Ah, yeah,
yeah,
supposed to do that.
yeah. And the thing is, yeah, thing is how much effect they're gonna have on him. You see what I'm saying?
Uh,
For that little clip, how he gonna turn out? You can talk at to them at the same time, but at the same time, they might hear you, but are they listening? Are they listening or they hearing you?
yeah. Only
See,
time to tell. But see, only
yeah,
time to tell. But from what I've seen, looked like he was, like as I said, it looked like he was just doing something out of pocket, and she just checked him on it. But
yeah,
she checked him the right way without having to really discipline. See,
yeah.
again, there are ways of disciplining your kids and have them fear you. My moms didn't always have to beat my ass, man. Listen, it was times I just was like, oh shit.
It was just
She
that look.
don't
It was just that
like,
look. It
yeah,
was
because
just
if
that
she
look
already
and
had a
body
bad day
language.
coming from work, listen, if she already was coming from work and had a bad day, I knew what time. Like, yeah, let me make sure I ain't do nothing crazy. Hey, I had to remind myself, wait, did I do anything crazy today? Did I do any daredevil tactics? No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
like,
but you know so you're right. It's kind of like it, they need to get a bit back to that because I tell you, I keep telling people what worse than getting a whipping is getting talking to.
facts. Mhm.
That worse because you sitting there, you got to listen, you got to hear them. You sitting there like I'll be glad when they get through talking to them. Man, this you can't do that but sit there and listen.
Facts.
'Cause- but it's like what else they gonna do? What else can they take? What else crazy idea they gonna do? What else crazy idea they gonna do?
You never know. That's why the people need to wake up and really try to bond on that,
Yeah,
and come together on that.
yeah. It's just like I think you two just struck by gave by that lava did age
Mm.
restriction, right? Okay, okay. Guess what? That's all right. But then what I would tell about the support. I say we got the children, kids, grandkids, whatever. If you like listen to what I say and you want to learn about CRT, which they ain't gonna teach in school, my channel for you. You feel what I'm saying? Sit down with
Yeah.
them and listen to it and take what you can from it and explain what I'm talking about.
Facts.
So yeah, you know, look, I ain't putting on no disclaimer. You two try to get me on. Get what? Okay. That's why I
Mhm.
always ask the question: if freedom of speech free?
Yeah. You know that. I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna go there, but I ain't gonna go there. No, maybe. No, no. Like you should know. No, no.
But
You know that.
we both know freedom of speech ain't free because you can't go holler fire in a crowded theater, can you?
You're right. It costs $2.75.
It ain't free.
Monique, what's going on, baby? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I pulled in. Nah, I mean, I'm serious. Man. I'm like, oh, man. I said, deep as I wanted to go yesterday, I said, nah, I'm gonna mess around. They gonna try to say, we demonetizing you, bro. You wild. They
Yeah,
go ahead.
but
I'm telling the truth. Come on, man. Like, come on,
hey,
man.
hey, they don't want to tell the truth, Nate. You know they don't want to tell the truth, but we come with the truth.
Yeah, I know. Bunch of
Cause if they,
shenanigans.
cause if they try to stop us from telling the truth, I looked at the I looked at that age restriction they put on me, and
Yeah.
I was doing something right. I was telling some kind of truth.
Yeah. And sometimes you really, and you know what? Sometimes you really just gotta be mindful of what you say because, I'm like prime example, when I got that age restriction on the live I did, the day after my mom's barbecue and stuff, I
Hmm.
was kind of mad. 'Cause I think it was like I said, I think it was something that was said. It wasn't something that was necessarily done.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, "Come on, son, y'all wait." Yeah, yeah, but they waited 2 days to tell me it was age restricted. I said, "What the? Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. I can't say nothing." I didn't even say it, but it's still like I can't say nothing. My peoples can't say nothing.
See,
No, man.
this what I'm start doing.
Mm,
I'm gonna go ahead and put the live up in the do on 8. Go ahead and put it up for 18 and over. That kill
yeah,
that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
No,
That's
but
what.
even when I do that, but see, even when I did that, they still gave me an age restriction. I said, why? That live wasn't really meant for no kids anyway. I said that.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I
And I
think
feel
it's.
like if I nationally said it, man, you should respect it.
I think it is a two-step process when you go to your YouTube studio. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so well, I might well going to put all mine on age restriction because whatever we're talking about, they ain't gonna
Yeah.
like it. They ain't gonna like it. So I don't really care if they're gonna like it or not. So it just I am who I am. I say what I got to say. If it's on my
Yeah.
mind, I'm gonna say it. It I could be political correct when I
Mhm.
say it, but political correct is bullshit.
Right.
especially when especially look here. If I can't politically correct say something to you, you look at me crazy, wouldn't
Facts. Like, what you talking about, man? Get up on my face.
you? That's what I'm saying.
Get up on my face. Like, we don't want to hear that.
Now, if I came like I'm from the hood, whatever, and it gave you the straight facts, that's not political correct. And you were like, wait a minute, man, and you start thinking about
Yeah.
it. See
Got
that, yeah, just like this over the counter birth control, but yet, they want to stop women from having abortions, but yet you're getting birth control so they won't have no kids. Explain that
yeah,
logic. Explain that logic there.
I don't know. A lot of can't be explained. I don't know.
The math ain't mathing. It ain't mathing.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that part.
It's that's right. There is. When I saw that, I said that crazy as hell. I said that crazy. I said that crazy as hell. It crazy as hell to do that.
Yeah.
I guess they said they don't trust doctors no more. And then these folks go get over the counter birth control, and you don't know what kind of health problem they got.
Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna
what
be
I'm saying. It's too much. It's too much.
that gonna be the next problem. That's gonna be the next problem. But
And see, and not to be funny, is certain things that if you're going to really make it over the counter, then guess what? You're going to have your opioid addictions and everything else going to a high now. That's something they need to think about. But I forgot my freedom of speech ain't free. I don't like being monetized. I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't.
yeah, well, hey,
That's why I got a backup channel. I keep forgetting. Oh man, one of them all gonna get used for certain topics. I don't feel like bringing in. My
yeah,
scalp hurt. No.
hey, that way I got my backup channel. Just in case they want to shut this down. Just in case they want to shut my channel, the main one down. Guess what? Everybody come over there. Guess what? We start all over.
I ain't trying to start over again, man. Start over again. My head hurt. Scalp hurt. I gotta go through a whole bunch of stuff I don't want to go through. My scalp, man.
You need to get your scalp massage. Go find you a pretty woman to let her massage your scalp.
No, I just need to go headbutt something real quick. I don't know. Maybe
Ain't
just
no,
maybe.
ain't no random goat around us before you go hit, but
Oh no, I gotta headbutt something. Hey, if I leave a dent somewhere, at least I know my head's still hammer head, material. So don't matter.
but like I said, like you said, it's crazy what the government and thing they try to force right now. So we'll see where it goes. I'll just sit back and watch it.
Yeah, I do see it like at some point. I don't know because I feel like it is going to be a. See, that's what I'm saying. Some people gonna have mixed reactions because again, some people gonna feel, oh well, as long as they no. Like again, like he's just trying to give them leeway to do whatever now. What's the
Hmm.
man? Stop. Like if
Open
you think
season.
something, like come on, man. Like my scalp hurt. Society making my scalp hurt.
Open season. It's like a deer season.
Facts. And you like, come on now. You trying to at least be like, man, come on, son. You're doing too much. You do too much, bitch. You do too much.
Yeah, but it's like we do what we do, and all thing we do, all only thing we can do, Nate and chat is talk to the kids, make them understand what's going on.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we can do. We can we could try to make the adults understand what's going on, but they can make their own decision.
Yeah.
But kids, children, hey, just tell them that's all we do. Talk to them. Make them realize what is what's real, what's not real, what's really going on. Be truthful about it. So we
Facts.
will we will see. I'm gonna sit back and see what this was turned into.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, I think at some point it's going to be a. I'm telling you, it's going to be a pushback on that because again, some parents are just not going to be for that.
Mm.
But we'll see what all goes on.
Yeah,
Because there's going to be more stuff to see what's happening, and at some point, everybody going to take a ban and say, "Nah, this ain't it." Going to
yeah,
have to take a worldwide petition if that's the case. Because again, like, what else are you going to allow to? Man, listen, stop the madness, baby.
yeah. And you know some girls is gonna go in there no matter what age. They gonna let their parents know they have a sexual activity. They gonna be taking birth control. You know what I'm saying? And the
Yeah,
parents ain't gonna know. Okay, how
nah,
much they talk to each other, whatever, whatever. They still ain't gonna know.
facts.
Unless you just got one of them nosy parents that go through your room just look through shit.
But see, then again, see, I don't know. I mean, like I said, they are entitled to some privacy. But then again, I feel like this for those parents is that some parents wasn't nosy. Some parents, if they actually was doing what they've been doing, like if the mom's been home, they doing laundry, all that other stuff. Kids ain't home. Drop your. Man, I'm gonna put your clothes in your damn room. You gonna have to deal with it when you get home.
Yeah,
Or some parents are gonna do that. Some parents still are old fashioned like that. You know what? Let me put your clothes away so this way. They
yeah,
find shit sometimes. Hey, or sometimes they don't be being nosy and end up finding something because sometimes kids slip up, leave something
hmm,
out there they're supposed to leave out. Ah, damn, I got
yep.
caught. So where you get this weed from? Hmm? Nobody in here smoke. We get the free. We get the weed from? Hmm?
And they wind up, and the parent wind up smoking it. But and this one of some parent favorite line. Do you pay the bills in the house? This is my house. Everything in this house is mine. If I want to come in and check your room, I can.
Facts. Nah,
And
man, they just killed me with that one of those. I'm like, man, you don't get out of here with that. Like, you don't get out of here with that. You think certain things ain't gonna get found out? You forgot. Unless you really, and even if man, listen, you better not think to put a lock on your room door. If I gotta come in your room for whatever, come to your room.
be here when the parent. Oh, you want to put a lock on your door? Okay. You just ain't gonna have a door. You just ain't gonna have a door to your room. I'm taking the door off.
Yeah, I mean that's the man. Listen, if you already gotta worry about that, sometimes when you got people out, why you think you ain't gonna have a problem with that over the counter crap, man? Come on, man, my scalp hurt.
Yep.
My scalp hurt badly.
But it is what it is. Like I said, let's just sit back. Let's see what come of it. Let's see what news come out about this, and let's see who for it, who against it.
Facts. That's why I said I think I'm gonna. If I don't get a chance to do it today, I'm gonna see how this pan out. If I don't get a chance to do it today, I'll just do it tomorrow and definitely chop back in on this one because again, I definitely want to get different views and opinions. This is why y'all keep doing stuff. When why y'all keep doing stuff? Come on, son. You know I ain't fair.
Yeah. But I'm gonna drop now. Get ready for that live today. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Boy, it feel good to get back with the family.
Oh, you already know, bro. Shoot, man. Listen, I'll chime in on that definitely. I should have some peace and quiet by then. I feel like I'm about to get bombarded by a whole bunch of people.
Hey, your family still there?
Yeah, but they upstairs. But everybody else, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I said, I don't like being loved, but I like being loved.
yeah. But I'll try to plan my trip up there to New York around my birthday, that Thursday, the
Yeah.
24th through the 27th, which is Sunday. So I'll try to plan coming up that way. So
Oh snap, no doubt. While you
yeah,
out here, you gotta stop at BBQs. Make sure you get you a whatever steak.
you know I gotta come out there see you, Cuba. Uh, you know I gotta go see Eve, Diamond Shooter. You know I gotta see all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That family, bro. And everybody up there, that family, know that rock with me. Hey, you know I gotta see y'all.
Big facts. You better hope I ain't working that damn day because they don't usually like giving me Saturdays or Sundays off. They always pick and choose which Saturdays and Sundays they gonna give me. Like, damn it, I don't like y'all.
See, what we're trying to do, I'm trying to get an early flight Thursday. That Thursday to get up there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's shoot. That's the plan.
That's the
That is the
plan,
plan.
but you better make sure the plan go that way. Angel, what's going on, baby?
And I'm trying to get the hotel. You know that hotel and flight combination. That's what I'm trying to get. But if anybody know, let me know. Hit me over my email. But you in the Bronx, ain't you? Brooklyn.
I'm in Brooklyn.
Okay. I think I got some folks in Brooklyn too. Hey, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, shit,
snap.
I got some folks in Rochester, Buffalo. I think Brooklyn too. Hell, I don't know. But
You definitely
yeah,
might. Mhm.
yeah, I got some. Hey, you my folks too, bro. I got some folks in Brooklyn.
Right.
But let me get on
Now,
off
people's
here.
everywhere, baby.
Yep.
Wait a minute. What you mean? Hold on. See, I see my crowd talking about me. What you mean? What you mean? Something disappeared? What disappeared? Damn it! I see everything in the comment. Everything still look the same. What you talking about?
Angel said her message disappeared.
I don't know for what. I don't got nothing on my thing, man. Listen, better not nobody be playing, man. I see everybody commenting here.
Chris said he made the YouTube power grumpy. How you do that?
I don't know.
He said they blocked some of his comments.
That's crazy. Man, you ain't gonna be doing that. Now, I don't got man. Better stop playing me, man. Like,
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. You know, on YouTube now, I still gotta get to 4,000, but I can get to 3,000 watch time hours.
yeah, I know for the partial monetization. I know.
Yeah, and come on, the thing got done slow.
Mm-hmm.
I need 54 more public watch time hours for that one. So everybody, come on out and support. Let's do this.
We ain't supporting you, son. You over here trying to promote all sorts of wrong stuff in the clubs, man. That's nah. You already know what it is. Nah, I mean that's why I told y'all run links, do
Yeah.
whatever. Y'all
Oh yeah.
promoting yourselves. I ain't promoting y'all, man. I ain't getting no
Hey,
percentage off of nothing.
hey, hey, Nate. You know what? It feel like a shameless plug I just did.
I know you was shamelessly promoting yourself. I know. Miss Eve, what's going on, baby?
Big movie fan, 18 plus. Yeah. Hey, we doing puzzle pieces.
Oh shoot, BMF, what's going on, my guy? Yeah,
Uh, yeah, we noticed that too. Well, yeah, I
yeah.
noticed that too. So
There's
hey,
always certain things going on, but yeah, it is
ain't
what
never.
it is.
Yeah,
Gotta make do
but
with what we gotta make do with.
yeah,
We
but
slaves, son. We in the plantation, son.
We are not free. We are not free.
Master
We are
said you
not
can't
free.
have no good channel.
We are not free. We are not free for some reason. Well, we're free, but we're not free. We're not free in the head.
Right.
Yeah, we walk outside, but guess what? We still not. Some of that. I said that about 3 or 4 type of people. Four type of people. There's people
That's
that's not
crazy.
woke. There are folks that not woke. There are folks that woke. There are folks that too woke, and there are folks that dead. So which one are y'all? Hmm.
I'm mentally dead somewhat. It's only because my scalp hurts. But I'll be back up later. I'll be back up.
Well, just like I said. Oh, I be talking when he gone. I'll be back talking.
Oh man.
I had to come here and liven it up a little bit though, but it's just that birth control thing over the counter. That just when I see that, I'm like,
Like, you
you
can't
know
live
how
life like that.
nah the
They
best
gotta stop smoking rocks, baby.
hey the best birth control is not having sex. But I know some of us adults gonna have sex anyway. If you're gonna have sex, gentlemen, don't say your pull out game is you got it's on 10.
You pull out game weak. You should have pulled out when you knew you was wrong. That pre come alone and set you up for the kill, kill, kill. Oh,
And
yeah.
they just don't know that the one usually get the woman pregnant.
Exactly. Just that little touch. It's over. It was that. Just a touch. And that's it. Come on there. Gotta be smart though, but yeah. That's why I said if I can't do the music today, I'm gonna try to just do this open panel early tonight. I'm
The
bringing back
thing,
up the topic because I don't know. I want to try to do this music this afternoon. I'm trying to see what time they supposed to be going to see the other side of the family. So at least I got some time away from them, baby. Like,
hey, you loved it when they showed up. About
yeah,
one
but
two
see,
days. Hey, 1 2 days okay.
yeah, I didn't know they was gonna be here for longer than that. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, but what time you gonna plan on doing the other live if you don't do music?
I don't do the music. I'm gonna try to do that live like around 8. I ain't gonna try to interfere. 'Cause I know Tanya Renee going tonight. I know she going on tonight with that music, baby.
Yeah, but about 8. Yeah, I'm trying to. All depends who on. If all depends on who on. If I get that the other live going tonight, I will. If not, cause I tell you, last night I had about 3 devices on 4 different channels. Yours, Cuba, Armando, and AP's.
Oh shoot.
Had 3 phones on 3 of them. Had a TV on the other one.
Just doing too much. See, running up on them damn devices.
Hey, that's support, bro. That's support.
No, I know. That's supposed to be that way.
But
See, I just be using one device and I be running everywhere. You can't catch me. Well, he
yeah.
was just here 2 seconds ago. He was here. He be back.
Yeah. That
What
what I,
is
that
it
what I
saying?
that what I be doing. That what I be doing. Like who's on. Okay, and I go
Yeah,
be check. And like I said, it's only Armando, U, E, A, P, Cuba.
yeah.
That I actually check for who's on. Because I know the word of Capital Bay, Blow Dollars, they gonna go on whatever. You know what I'm saying? They going late night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But y'all the five, I actually go look through live. So we won't bump heads. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't no time slot. It's all about respect.
Thanks. I don't got no respect today, baby. It's Friday. Forget y'all time slacks. Don't mind me. That's the mind of a slave that got the day off. Like,
Don't feel too bad. I gotta go back in tomorrow. And I said I might
oh,
do one tomorrow night.
no, Jesus, no. No more plantations. No more explanations.
But
You know we
but
ain't getting that.
but tell the truth, I'm ready to go back. I'm tired of laying here.
Hey, I
You
want
go,
you to get up today, go back to work. Word today is work. ROOK. You hear me?
but you know what? I'm tell you this. I'm covering for somebody. That's why the reason I'm going tomorrow. If I would cover for nobody tomorrow, I'd be still here in the house.
I hear you. He said, I'm trying to avoid the heat.
Who said that?
You trying to avoid all the heat, son. No, you about to go to the pool, the barbecue, ain't trying to bring nothing back. It's all right. Be shady, player. Be shady, player. Mm-hmm. Go ahead having a barbecue moment. See, it's all right. I like that though. My brother came up here and
I,
lied.
I like what Craig just said. I like what Craig just said. Just a little bit, just a little tip. 9 months later, a whole lot of cost. You right,
Fact.
Craig. You right about that, Craig.
All you did was slightly touch the inside, and all you had to do was just leave it. Just leave it be. Wrap it up.
but women, you control when and where you give it up.
Kids and mothers in the same bracket.
Fellas too. Same thing. You know, some
Yeah.
people be thirsty. Yeah.
hmm
If I
Yeah.
said I ain't giving you these balls and cocks, I'm not giving it to you
Nobody over
today.
here got no
I refuse it. Devil be gone. We know that ain't
Come.
gonna never happen. Though. We know that's never
Nah,
gonna
nah,
happen.
cash.
Look, in an imperfect world, we thought it could work. It ain't gonna work.
nah. It's not. No. Nah.
Well, try this again. You ain't gonna be bringing no type of life into the word. Chat. We ain't
It
trying
would
to
be.
hear
It would.
that.
Oh, it'd be like, I want to hear about, I want to hear about nobody say, I didn't mean to. You didn't mean to do what? I didn't mean to get a pregnant.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
man.
did. Because if you didn't mean to get her pregnant, you wouldn't have did it to her. You would have had sex with her.
No, you'd have just strapped up even if you thought you was gonna do that. Now look at
Mm-hmm.
here. See? If you did this
Yep.
right, you'd have been up in there. Now you got 9 months later. Like, shit, like,
9 months later, and look, 9 months later, 18 years later.
damn it. Like,
So it
in
was,
certain instances, you'd be stuck till you're 21. Like,
yeah. Hey, look at, and the question is, are y'all ready to be the pappy and the mammy?
Nigga said Pappy and the mammy.
nope. Like, they not. You is not the pappies. You is not the man. You ain't gonna want to hear that. You is it. Wow. Damn it. I
I-
knew I shouldn't have went for that extra dipping sauce. See, damn. See what I did now? Damn. I
Look,
wanted them chicken nuggets, didn't I? See, look, man. That's just,
look.
you gonna be like,
Hey, hey,
baby,
hey, hey,
I
this
wanted
what
to
I
say
got.
that stop.
Hey, hey, but this is what I got to tell the fellas though. If you're not sure about that condom is going to break, put two on
Facts.
or three. Three come in the package, right? Use all
Supposed to be
three of
more
them.
than that. Depends on where you going. If you're going to the pharmacy or you going like anywhere like CVS, you gonna get more than that in the box, depending on what box you get.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I try
right.
to get the man. Listen, I'm trying to get the family pack. If it's like 48, if it's like 48 in the box, look, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna, yeah, I don't care. Like, look, I got everything.
Hey, but make sure
Like,
you
you got
put.
Jolly Rancher condoms? I got everything. Here, hold that.
Hey, look. Okay, I got the liquor. I got the condom. I got the weed,
Yeah.
and I got the food.
Nah, I remember the old saying, son said, in order to take
What
that
up, old
stance,
head?
he said, in order to take
How you
that
doing?
stance, you better keep your turtle in your pants. I
Yeah.
was crying. I said, what the hell was he talking about? I said, oh, that's what he was talking about. Damn it, gotta keep your turtle in there. Sorry. Sorry. You
Damn,
ain't ready for
Craig.
that enough,
House and took it.
Damn, Craig. Craig said you can't afford to have a meal for you. How you gonna feed a child? Damn, that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
But that's the goddamn
It's
truth.
true. Yeah. The Happy Meal don't cost that much.
I'm about to get bombarded. I spoke them up. They about to beat me up.
Hey,
Come
Nate,
out here with that. Don't come out here with that.
Nate, hey, Nate. I got one word for you.
What happened?
Bye.
Get out of here, man. Shoot. I'm about to end this in a minute anyway. It's almost
Yeah.
lunchtime. It's feeding time.
Hey, it's after 12. Eastern.
Yeah, I know. It's feeding time. I haven't eaten nothing since last night. I had a nice little hot plate.
Yeah. Join me today at 2 p.m. D-True TV. If you don't have a link, I'm gonna drop the link in there, and I'm gonna drop the second channel link in the chat. Go sub with it. That's just gonna be for just in case I want to get real ratchet.
Fact, you know,
Y'all know what real ratchet mean, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Sharkeisha. You know. You ain't got to say much.
Hey, Quanisha. You Quanisha, then.
Well,
We real
Jawaka Tina
petty.
said nothing. I don't know. Oh man, nah, I'll definitely be in there today. Definitely.
Angel said you can get the male pill too. LOL with laughing emoji behind it.
Oh, see,
She went there.
yeah, I know. She thinking about the little stalk. She thinking about that conversation about the stalk and the babies. You know. How was baby born? That baby stalk came over here and dropped him on my dawn step.
Said you with the pappy.
You is the parents. Make sure you watch your kids, son.
But make sure you talk to your children and so they can come open up to you about anything. Please, parents. Because guess what? Our kids are our future. If we don't talk to them and you don't listen to what they got to say, they ain't gonna come tell you that. They ain't gonna come tell you everything.
Yeah.
Peace. I'm out.
You already appreciate you. You already know you popping up. Oh man, shout out to D Truth. Oh yeah, I'm definitely about to figure out lunch, y'all. Again, I think I'm gonna try to do this open panel early tonight in case I don't do the music. So just be aware for the notifications anyway. Yeah.
Oh, she walking.
She been walking. You
She
late.
wasn't walking last time I seen her.
She was being lazy.
She was in the stroller.
She was being lazy, bro. Like that. See, yeah, your head need to go shake something. See, yeah. But definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in for this little wrap up. I mean, like I said, I could definitely do this panel tonight in case the music don't go down. So it's something to think about though. For those who catching the replay, it should have you thinking. You know, if they're allowing that to happen, what else are they gonna allow to happen and be over the counter? So definitely be back later on this afternoon.
I don't know.
Y'all was new to the channel. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance, you already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, I'll definitely be back this afternoon with the music if I can. If not, I'll definitely set the reminder for the open panel and I'll try to go as early as possible, you know. Talks like that's what we're gonna have to keep having. And again, it's good to give a blueprint to the people out there to see that not everybody's always gonna agree with what's going on. You know, we gotta start bouncing and fighting back. We're allowing that to happen. What else are we gonna allow to happen before we really stand up? So but y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open, enjoy your mornings and your afternoons. Definitely be back later on. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.
I don't know, but I'm doing anything.